Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with four shortcomings against Real Sociedad that anger Xavi the most. We are going to discuss more on that as we move ahead. Secondly, talking about Loni Clement Lenglet as Barcelona are very much likely to offload the player permanently once the season comes to an end amid poor game time at Aston Villa. We are also going to be discussing on that. So as we get right into it, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. For large part on Saturday night at the Anoeta, Barcelona were outplayed by their host Real Sociedad. However, a stoppage time header from Ronald Araujo ensured that the Blaugrana came away with a crucial victory. The result was of great importance, more so considering that Real Madrid ended up dropping points against Rayo Vallecano on Sunday. However, despite a positive outcome, Barca manager Xavi Hernandez was not entirely pleased with that performance of his players, considering how Sociedad were able to play around them for long phases. Fernando Polo of Mundo Deportivo outlines the four shortcomings of the Barcelona side that angered Xavi the most on Saturday night. Of course, the first, the horrible stats. Horrible start from Barca. Within the first 3 minutes, Barca considered three turnovers, with Gavi, Joao Cancelo, and Jules Koundé being the guilty parties, and it was a significant threat. The interception of Koundé's pass by Mikel Oyarzabal in the box was particularly concerning, and the Barcelona captain Marc-Andre ter Stegen had to deliver his best performance to deal with it again, having already saved a shot from under Barakshtia in the first minute. Of course, the second, poor and disorganized pressing. Real Sociedad applied significant pressure when Barcelona had possession near their box. Barca made attempts to press, but the intensity was severely lacking, and players such as Joao Felix, Robert Lewandowski, and Cancelo were not giving their all. Additionally, there were instances when there was considerable space between the Catalans' midfield and the forwards, allowing La Real to come out comfortably. The third, little intensity in the duels. After the game, Xavi stated that Barcelona lacked intensity, which he deemed as unacceptable. The team lost numerous balls and battles, not helped by Alberola Roja lenient refereeing. In particular, Sociedad's Mikel Merino Brias Mendes and Martin Zubimendi outplayed Gavi, Fermin Lopez, and Ilkay Gundogan. Joao Felix and Lewandowski also struggled in duels, none of which pleased the Barcelona manager. The fourth, goal threat only late in the game. The team lacked the necessary cutting edge to secure a comfortable victory. Barcelona failed to get a clear shot on goal for the entire 90 minutes, which is a cause for concern. During the first period, Fermin Lopez only managed a weak shot, whereas Real Sociedad forced ter Stegen into a string of saves. Lewandowski and Joao Felix were unable to create any concrete chances, while Cancelo, playing as a winger against Real Sociedad, shot over the goal. The first shot on target in the second half only came in the 90th minute from Ronald Araujo. From outside the penalty area in the 91st minute, Gavi was unable to score against Alex Ramiro in a one-on-one situation. It was not until the 92nd minute that Araujo scored with a header, resulting in the new one scoreline. Of course, that game we have to. If Xavi does not pick out some of these, these weaknesses from Barcelona, the challenging factors, it's going to be difficult for us to challenge for this for titles because we saw a lack of belief, we saw a lack of determination, we saw a lack of intensity. I just love the fact that Xavi is honest whenever he goes to his post-match press, and of course, he was brutally honest. He was brutally honest, which is rightly so. For any manager to succeed, he must be self-critical, and I think Xavi so far has been doing just that. And of course, because the way when you are self-critical and you know that you have not played well, at least you acknowledge the fact. By just saying that, you acknowledge the fact that you need to improve. But of course, since last season, Javi will come out and say stuff like that. But we have not seen entering into this new season. It seems as though Javi is still not having that experience that he needed to coach a club like Barca. This is his third season coaching, but we have not even seen any clear style of play, nothing yet. So it's still confusing, to be honest. Then on to the final story of discussion with the January window around the corner. Barca have a few moving pieces in their business plans that need to be addressed as they prepare to facilitate the arrival of Vitor Roque. They still have to sort out a lot on the financial end, and one of the issues they face is Lenglet's situation. According to reports from Sport, Barca are concerned about the French defender and the way his loan stint at Aston Villa is panning out. Having played three Europa Conference League games so far under Unai Emery, the Frenchman is here to make his Premier League debut with Aston Villa after 11 games have been played. So it is surprising, given that Lenglet did rake up Premier League experience with Tottenham during his loan spell in the previous season, but it seems as though he has not convinced Emery enough. Lenglet was on the market all summer, and it seems that his final destination would be Tottenham, finalizing a permanent deal for him. Barca pushed so hard to sell him, but their asking price of about 15 million was too expensive for Spurs. And of course, as was a sky high risk, right? Barca were also pushing Lenglet towards move to Saudi Arabia, but due to the Frenchman's desire to continue in Europe, that did not materialize either. As of now, since Villa are taking off the wage load at least temporarily, there is no intention of cutting his loan deal short. However, Barca are concerned that his lack of game time is further devaluing the player, which is difficult for Barca as they cannot even afford to house his return due to salary mass, which is even higher due to deferred payments. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.